let's fast forward through the intro. I am the Mad Tinker and you are at 4xFlex Diecast Customs. Let's get to work. Alright, today we're working on the Land Rover Series 3 pickup truck Snow Edition. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fan of the white wheels, but I have a pretty good idea on how to fix that. For this job, you're gonna need a drill with a 3/16 drill bit, wire cutters, metal tweezers, zip ties, a mini saw blade, a hot glue gun, and some hands. Start drilling out the top and bottom metal pieces that hold the whole car together. Go slow, don't be in a rush, otherwise you're gonna end up like me where I drilled too fast and I ended up screwing up the bottom plastic. Cut the plastic tabs that hold down the front and rear axle. Scrape off the excess plastic and try to leave it as smooth as possible. Don't forget to cut the excess plastic underneath behind each wheel. On the V-notch at the end where the axle sits, make some light passes and then eventually start cutting until you reach the square where the plastic tabs used to be that held down the axle. You're gonna have to do this 4 times, so go slow, be precise. Because this frame has a V-notch, you don't really need the plastic that holds down the axle, so you can cut as much of it off as you want. Halfway there, now take the zip tie and cut the ends off. Now take the cut end piece, fold it at a 90-degree angle. You want to put it inside the frame and check to see that the part that's cut is not going to be touching nor rubbing on the other side. Once you have the correct length, you want to have another piece of zip tie, put the wheels in first, put some hot glue, and then add the 2 pieces of zip ties together. Adjust them so that they're touching each other and they're sitting right in the center on top of the plastic square. Now do it again for the other axle. Once the hot glue is cooled down enough, cut the excess zip tie plastic off, and then put some more hot glue on top of the zip ties straight across so they're held together. Once you added the hot glue, take the interior and assemble it together while the glue is still hot, so that way everything is locked in and set in place. Do a quick test and see that there's no resistance on the suspension and everything moves freely. Assemble it together temporarily and check to see that everything is set in place. Use a flat surface to check the leveling of the car, make sure it's not leaning to one side or the other. If everything checks out, put a generous amount of hot glue on the metal posts that held the car together and then assemble it while it's still hot so that way it will hold nice and tight. Off camera, I decided to experiment by coloring the side of the wheels black, including the rims and just the sidewall of the tire, to make it look like snow is sticking to the treads. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but at the end of it, I really liked it and I thought it looked really awesome. And there you have it, Land Rover Series 3 pickup truck, ready to play in the snow. Hey, like and subscribe.